I have an idea for making a curved log cabin quilt. I'm going to start off by making some half square triangles. These two strips are 2 1/4. Usually when I'm making half square triangles, I will do like 4 at a time. But I really don't like making half square triangles, so I'm going to try to one at a time and see if that's easier. I'm using my 8.5 inch ruler to make 2.5 inch half square triangles. The I'm gonna line this part of the 2.5 inch on the seam line, and on the other side to the seam line. That's how I'm going to make my cuts. These two strips are 3 1/4, and I'm going to lay them with the right sides facing up. And then I'm going to cut like a gentle curve. When I start my first cut, I'm gonna cut it straight first. Here's the strip. Now I'm going to fold it, and then I'm going to trim this strip down to 2.5. Now I have to make, let me see, 2 more sets like this with different colors. Not as amazing as I thought it was going to be. My quilt top is 69 inches, so I needed like 4 yards for my backing. So I went to Walmart and they didn't have 4 yards of this color. So I was going to buy two yards, but they only had 2 yards. So I'm going to sew these 2 lengths together. Then I'm going to cut it in half and sew the width together. Well, serge, I'm going to use my serger. I think I'm going to start using my serger when I have to piece the backing. What's wrong with my voice? I'm pressing the seams. I'm trying to figure out why you see this thread. And it's like that because the tension on this needle was on 0. And it should have been on 4. I'll just serge it one more time. Now I'm going to fold it to find the midway mark, and then I'm going to iron a crease in it, and that's going to be my cut line. And then I will sew those 2 pieces back together. When I want to do the quilting on the sit-down machine, I will always have to rearrange my sewing room. So right now I'm setting up in my living room, which is much easier. I just need to take this table out too. My first time using variegated thread. This is the top, and this is gonna be my bobbin thread. And I just need to change my foot and and install the magnetic plate. There's the plate. I always like to use an open toe foot. Ooh, my hands ashy. Ooh, they're real ashy. Make sure when you're winding your bobbin that the thread is in the tension disc properly, or it will look like this. I did a practice piece before starting to get my tension right, and I was having a lot of thread breakage. So when I had switched to the regulator mode, I didn't have any thread breakage. So even though I don't like it, it's just I really can't stand the sound of regulator mode. I'm quilt this in regulator mode. Now, if I have another thread breakage in regulator mode, I will see if it's the needle that I need to change. I'm really concentrating hard not to go too fast because I like to quilt. I like to quilt fast, but I'm trying to slow down so the sound of the regulator mode won't irritate me even more. I need to make this leaf bigger. I'm gonna travel around to right here to see if I can make a bigger leaf. Oh, thread break. I'm kind of happy about the thread break, so maybe I need to change the needle. Okay, I changed the needle. I'm gonna fix it. I really want these leaves to be bigger, but I had the camera in the way. So I think after I finish, I'm gonna finish this one, do one more, and then I could move the camera out the way. Bit of thread there. Is it? No, I don't think it's a tear, but it got jumbled somehow. I wonder if I could just pull it through. Nope. I don't want to waste all that thread. I think it's this thread is the reason why I'm getting all this breakage. And look at the back. The back looks horrible. I'm going to move this to my long arm. I'm not able to enjoy doing the quilting because of all these thread breaks and bunching up in the back. Keep going. I've rethreaded the machine. I changed the needle. I even tried to change the needle position. I messed with the tension, but it still have the thread breaks. So move it to the long arm to see if I have the same problem, and to go ahead and finish it quicker on the long arm. Oh. Yep, I think it's the thread. But I got more accomplished doing on the long arm. I'm still having thread breakage. It's not as much. I have less thread breakage when I have it in regulator mode, but when I put it in manual mode, it go ahead and breaks. So I'm guessing it has to be the thread. I forgot to check to see what the back looked like. It looks better. It did kind of mess up this part right here, but I didn't have any issues when I switched the thread. So I'm gonna go back to finish the quilting on the little rubber machine. I am having issues with this thread guide. This thread guide, it keeps moving, like it's not supposed to move. So maybe after I take this off, I can see if I can tighten this up.